So
Okay,
I was
so it only
at
has
the
about an hour
beginning
to
of
record,
the
so we
week, and then
oh my
I
god,
saw
you guys,
this
this is
video.
way...
Don't
I
pay
can't
any
believe...
rent.
Stop fucking talking. Jesus, this is not going to work. 4 people on a podcast? Are you kidding me? That was way too much. One at a time. My name is Mitch.
My name's Billy.
My name is Brooke.
My name is Jonna.
Okay. Now we only have about an hour to record.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Bang! Ooh. 4 of us in a room. Who's the murderer? Who you pull out a gun? Bah! Da ba da ba ba da 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 da. Beautiful set of people in front of me. Absolutely gorgeous. 4th of July.
4th of July, 4 people. Whoa.
I gotta go.
That's why they call it the 4th of July.
Huh.
Yeah, because there's always 4 people.
That's why there's fireworks.
So
Oh my god.
Beautiful intro by Slow Smog.
Beautiful intro by Slow Smog.
Absolutely gorgeous intro by Slow Smog. That's slowsmog.com. I'm afraid he's going to touch something. So can you get him off
Pretty
of the...
Cat?
Yeah, he's going to...
Pretty cat.
Sound like you're talking about Slow Smog.
Yeah, he's reaching for the stop recording button.
There we go.
There you go. All right, be on the sofa with us.
There we go. He's gone right.
He's walking
gone
right back.
He's
to
on
okay,
the
so just
table
promise
already.
that you're not going to hit
He's going to click
anything.
the button and play the song again.
Slowsmog.com or just search Slow Smog on Spotify.
Yeah.
So, come on, Matt needs your help. If we all...
If we all band
If we all band together, we can all chip in to give Matt a play.
One single play.
One singular play. If the entire Discord comes together, we can all hit play at the same time using the Pancake
We can get him
bot.
1 cent collectively.
Yeah, that might be fun.
Beautiful.
4th of July.
It is the 4th of July. We didn't podcast yesterday. It's a holiday weekend. What are you going to do? We are podcasting today on the actual holiday, though.
We're actually,
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, we're talking about it so that by the time someone hears it, they're like, it's not the 4th of July. Also, I don't care.
Yeah. Also,
So
we don't
true.
Also,
care.
who gives a shit? But we're actually celebrating this year.
Oh, that's a stretch.
I'm dressed as a firework right now. I'm dressed as a hot dog.
Yeah, John has grown a kind of big white Uncle Sam style beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to have
sideburns.
boigas.
Boy, we're going to have
It's
some
true.
boigas today.
No, not a huge. Wait, only one of us in this room was even born in America.
Oh my
That's
god. Wait,
funny.
what are you
Whoa.
Oh, right. I thought for a second I was
You were
like,
gonna ask
I was
Billy?
totally
Oh.
born here. I thought you
Oh
meant
my
like kind of like lives here from here.
No,
That's
born
what
here. That's
born
what
here.
I
I was
said.
not born here.
Pretty cat
No.
was, I guess.
He was born here.
Yeah.
We
he's-
were born here.
Yeah. The rest of us,
No.
aliens.
Let's talk about that for the rest of the episode. So I was born in, not born in Cabo. I was born in La Paz, Mexico.
Oh.
Brooke?
Good old Ontario.
But that's so vague. Like, what was the town called?
Orangeville.
And your current address?
You want to know it? I gave my email last time I was here. No one emailed me
Town
anyway.
you were born in.
Tampa, Florida, born and raised.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know.
London.
London.
Yeah.
That's the coolest of them all.
Yeah.
Newham,
for sure.
London. Yeah.
That's absolutely the coolest of them all.
Well, Brooke's from the town that they filmed Schitt's Creek in, so
That's
that's kind
true.
of funny.
That's cool. And also, sometimes Brooke would be working in Starbucks and Michael Cera would come through.
That's true.
Isn't that kind of cool?
That sounds like a joke because you're just like name a Canadian celebrity, but it's true.
Mr. Juno himself
Yeah.
came
And
through the drive-thru.
I'm so bad at recognizing celebrities. I never knew it was him.
Yeah.
So he would just like, I'd treat him like a normal guy. Really just like...
Wow, that was totally fucked up of you.
But like, you know, I just throw his coffee at his face like I do
Yeah.
with everyone else.
Like a regular
Here you
customer,
go.
yeah.
I'm like, take it. And then he'd drive away and everyone behind me would start screaming. And I'm like, what's happening? They're like, that was Michael Cera. I'm like, I'm definitely his favorite because I just like... I'm
Don't know
so
who the fuck he is.
bland when I like, I'm
Yeah.
like, take your coffee, bye.
It's like the
didn't
start
even-
of a fan fiction.
I didn't even know who he was when I fucked him.
Oh my god.
Excuse me. If you're going to have to excuse me.
Okay.
All the space in between, my name is Mitch.
We already said our
Yeah, we
names.
did this.
You also just said this if.
Did I?
This if Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it as like a bit at the intro, but I have to say this is all the space in between. I guess I don't have to say my name is Mitch.
You
This
don't
is all
have
the
to
space
say
in between. This is an advice podcast.
Yeah.
There are currently 4 people on it, which kind of, it's a lot.
That's, yeah, it's
That's
bordering on
much.
too much.
But this is an advice podcast where we, oh my God, I think I found one. A pickle.
A pickle.
A conundrum. A kosher conundrum. Sorry, there was a distraction at the window. What were you doing?
Sorry, I saw Pretty Cat and I forgot that there's a screen.
He's fine.
I thought he was gonna just fall right
He
out.
does this every day.
Fall out of the window.
He's okay.
Yeah.
We answer emails on the show. We try to give the best advice as possible. We've got 3 emails to get through. We should get to them soon.
Yeah.
But one update, Brooke's here.
Hi.
There you go.
Brooke is here.
Brooke, well, not just here. Brooke's back.
Yeah, back
but
again.
Not for long. This is my hello podcast, and the next week's going to be my goodbye podcast.
So,
my God,
what's
yeah.
up with that?
I got fucked over.
Yeah? You want to talk
Yeah.
about it or no?
I went to come, and, you know, they're like, why are you coming to the States? And I said, to see some friends. And they said, are you a student? And I said, no. They said, do you have a job? And I said, no. And they said, do you pay rent? And I said, no. And they said, are you Canadian? And I said, I mean, yeah. And they're like, prove it. And I said, I guess I can't. And they said, you're going for 2 weeks and coming back, buddy. And then I sat in the corner of the airport and scream cried for about
Scream
Yeah,
cried on
you
the
did.
floor.
2 hours.
Yeah, he woke us up at like 5 in the morning with a scream cry
Yeah.
phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And I
then-
was like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
They're making me go home in 2 weeks. This is the worst thing that ever could happen to me.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be here for 2 whole months.
Brooke-
like,
Brooke
spend
was
your
meant-
summer here.
Yeah, Brooke was meant to be here for the entire summer. 2 months.
What are you going to do?
They said no.
Cry
2 weeks.
more.
At least you're here for the 4th of July.
You know, like the the meanest thing that the immigration, like the CBP officer said to
Oh,
you.
which one?
When he
Is it
called
what?
you ugly. That
He was like
cool.
2 weeks ugly and then stamped it.
The stamp says ugly. It says uggo.
Get out,
Ugly.
flop, uncle.
Get out, flop.
I try to say 2 things at once.
No, he said, what do you need a vacation from?
Yeah, he's like, you don't have a
job.
job? What are you even going to vacation from? And I was like, I guess my terrible life in a little cottage in the middle of nowhere
Yeah.
with no friends or a social life, but
Yeah,
go
he-
off, king.
He kind of got your ass with
Yeah.
that one, to be honest.
Kinda got
I was
your
like,
ass.
"Psst, points were made.
Yeah. I said, you know what? You right.
I just went home.
Yeah.
Mom, pick me up. It turns out I don't have a job.
Turns out I'm
Your
a
mum-
loser.
Yeah, your mom's like, I know you don't have a job.
Why didn't anyone tell me this?
Yeah, so here I am for 2
weeks.
sad weeks.
Yeah, you're going to be on the next episode. And then you're going to be home. But then you'll be back.
Yeah, right.
We'll figure something out. Come on, we're going to figure something out. We'll figure something
Yeah.
out.
I don't know, man.
I don't know,
I
dude.
don't know.
I'm gonna have to become a student or get a job. And, you know, not to get into it too much, but it just never makes sense when it's like, you know, you can't come for 2 months because you're not paying rent and you're not in school and you don't have a job. And I was like, if I was a student with a job paying rent, of course I wouldn't be able to come
I
here for
wouldn't
2
be able
months.
to come for 2
Right.
months. I'd have
What
too
the
many
hell?
commitments. Yeah.
I was explaining that to him. I was like, I have the money saved to do this, and I'm
Yeah.
lucky enough to be living at home right now so that I can leave for 2 months without having anything to pay for at home. And he said, how much dollars do you have? And I told him, and he went,
He's like, Canadian?
yeah. And I said,
Shit.
yeah. And he's like, you broke.
But it wasn't even like a little amount. It was thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Canadian dollars.
Yeah,
So.
so it was like 25 Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Here.
Anyway, that's the sad news.
I'd still like to give Brooke a round of applause for being in the country. Come
Yeah.
on. Woo. Sorry to put my microphone down to
And
say
then a
that.
big boo to the CBP officers.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
You're going to make me find a,
a big
stock
boo
boo
to
sound.
the Institute of America and its border policies.
Boo.
Absolutely boo.
It's so funny that I'm here on the day to celebrate America. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, like a few years ago when I got held at customs for 6 hours more
That was so
in that
funny.
horrible weird room with no windows or clock, and they take your phone, so time feels like you've been there forever. That was the 4th of July.
That was
Wow.
the 4th of July.
Yeah,
maybe
I think,
that's just not when we should schedule these visits.
yeah. I think that maybe they were feeling like extra patriotic.
Patriotic. They were
Yeah,
like, my
honestly.
country? During the 4th? You better go home.
Hell no.
Yeah, and that room is awful. Yeah, there's no clock or anything. I'm like, am I even gonna make it to my flight? I don't know. I just kept going through more and more people to talk to, and every time someone else would talk to me, it would just get worse. I was like, maybe this guy will understand, and he'd be like, I talked to my supervisors, and they said you suck. And I was
Wait, they took your phone while you were in there?
no, but you're not
Oh.
allowed to be on it. There's
not allowed
like
to look
cameras
at it.
everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah,
What
and
if
there's
I
no
s-
clock.
What if I simply wanted to play True Skate
No.
or just like Candy Crush?
Nope.
I would freak out.
Yeah, I would honestly have an instant
I
panic
at
attack.
least need
Yeah.
a clock.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah.
already having a breakdown because I was like, I'm not going to be able to come for 2 months, and I was like, calm down, it's going to be fine, it's going to work out. It didn't.
Yeah, then you can't even just like distract yourself by looking at your phone.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm
Yeah.
just
You just have
I'm
to
just
stare
here.
at a wall. Yeah.
Wall, no phone.
Yeah, your options of things to look at are
I can't leave.
Are a blank wall with no clock on it, a scary officer holding a gun, or maybe some other people that are crying in the room.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
probably picked the crying people.
Yeah, they comforted me a little. The person beside me was just like, I was like, you get it.
Are you
But then
allowed?
they all got through fine, and they were like, yeah, thanks. And I was the only one who left crying, so there's that.
Are you allowed to talk to the people that are crying, or are they more of
No.
an obstacle?
Is it more like a kind of haunted house scenario
Yeah.
where
They work there.
Yeah, they're actually put there to kind of create an
Yeah.
They want-
ambience. Like
They want to see
yeah.
if they'll confide something, and yeah,
Yeah, they're kind of there to create like an air of terror. Yeah.
That's really funny.
or
I wouldn't
yeah,
be surprised.
yeah, to see if Brooke will actually tell them something like secretive.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm coming here, and I'm gonna have a full-time job, but I don't think they know that part
Yeah.
yet. And they're like, gotcha.
I'm gonna live on the lamb. That's a term, right?
The lamb?
Yeah.
That's a term.
The
I don't
lamb
know,
on
man.
the lamb.
On
yeah.
the lamb. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going on the lamb.
Yeah, that's a term.
Yeah.
I love the way you two are looking at each other saying
Yeah,
that back and
yeah,
forth.
The lamb. The
That's the
lamb.
lamb.
You get it? The lamb.
lamb.
It's like, it's a very like 1940s kind of thing to say, I think.
I think I've been on the lamb. I think I'm currently on the lamb.
I think
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
the lamb.
Right. We do have some emails to get to.
Yeah,
we
we
have some
should.
emails to get to. But
should.
before that,
I should probably hit record.
our last episode was our charity
Oh yeah,
swear jar
that was
episode.
fun.
If you were listening last week, you might have noticed that, you know, we did our swears, we tallied them up. At the end of the episode, we had an estimate. Jonna was keeping track. You might have noticed that our estimate was woefully
I did so
inaccurate.
bad.
No one did great on or off the show.
I think
Even when I was listening back, I was like, "We got it,
Yeah.
kinda. We missed a couple. No way."
I for sure have this like unconscious bias against Mitch that has just come
Yeah.
to the forefront of my I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
okay.
it.
Well, that was a long-winded way to say I always want Mitch to lose.
Yeah, I got it.
So I think that's what happened
More-
because
more Billy swears
swore
were slipping
first,
through. Yeah.
Yeah.
and I didn't catch it.
No.
So our estimate at the end of the show was first of all, we were raising money for charity.
yes.
We were doing a swear jar. Every word is every word was worth a certain amount.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got me feeling comfortable. I was like, I got some room to breathe. I slipped some fucks on purpose.
Yeah.
I did the whole thing. No. Our estimate at the end, I believe, was like 1,700.
It was like half of what it actually was.
It was about 1,700 we thought at the end, and we're like well over $2,000
Yeah.
that I owe.
Do you want me to give you the estimates of the people in the Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in order of lowest first.
Okay.
Okay, so Jake's estimate
Good, Jake.
was 2,185.
Let's just go with Jake. How are you going to take that away from Jake?
What, you said telling me that Jake's a liar?
Oh, Jake's wrong now.
Oh, okay,
For
I
the first
see.
time ever? Okay.
The archivist, as if.
What's he
come
bad
on.
at collecting my songs now, suddenly? He doesn't have everything? He has everything.
Yeah, he collects your songs, he collects your swears. He's
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, 2,185.
Okay. The rest, haters.
Felix's estimate was 2,345.
Okay.
Holly's estimate, Holly's estimate was 2,380.
Anyone else notice that Holly's always hated me?
Holly went in the Discord and was like, I hate to say it, Jake, but you are 2 fucks short.
Huh.
You missed 2 short. Because
Was Holly
they actually,
counting
yeah.
before we started officially doing it? No.
No.
But then let's just go with that.
And both Holly and Jake did provide the breakdowns. And Holly has 2 more fucks than Jake.
Interesting.
Jake has been caught 2 fucks short.
Jake is also a fellow potty mouth, so I believe that
Yeah.
he would just slip up, you know?
Yeah,
He
people
would
who are
just-
so used to
yeah.
hearing it, just like let it slide
Just
in.
hear it.
You got to get Nika to count them. Nika doesn't swear.
Yeah.
Holly seems pure and good to me.
It's
I
true.
trust her. Yeah. So $2,380 is the amount that we are donating to the Bridget Alliance.
All right.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty fucking good.
It's pretty good. I think that covers like 2 whole things.
Yeah.
Two whole people getting their abortion, travel, and care looked after.
Good. If people want to learn
Yeah.
more about the Bridget Alliance, they can go to
BridgetAlliance.org.
read about it.
Yeah. BRIGID Alliance.org.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Woo!
Should we eat a burger?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
Should
We have to earn our burgers.
3 questions in.
Yeah.
Each of those is the bottom bun, the burger, the top bun.
That's all you have on it?
We don't have any
Yeah.
condiments.
Oh.
Well, if you want, if you want to answer a million questions, I guess I could put some
Honestly,
ketchup.
worth it.
Yeah, I eat a hamburger like the like that old cartoon. What is it? What is he called?
Oh, from Wimpy?
Yeah, Wimpy. I ate a hamburger like
Oh
Wimpy.
my god.
Like the whole like I'll trade you something for a hamburger today or
$1
something
tomorrow for
a hamburger today. Yeah, and his were literally just like a 1930s hamburger.
Yeah.
That's the type of shit I eat. That's the type of shit I crave. And that's what type of man I am.
A wimp.
Wimpy. Questions. I know we're behind already.
It's gotta be. We didn't decide who was reading the questions.
The first one's about me,
Yeah.
so I shan't read it.
Who wants- I've got it up. Who wants to read it? Any takers? Any takers? Any takers?
I'm gonna go Brooke.
I'll do it.
There you go.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Hi.
Please remember to speak into the microphone when you talk. Yeah.
Read,
Let me
read the
wiggle
subject.
Yeah, also read the
Oh
subject.
my god. Passing it on.
No. Yeah, and then just talking to the microphone.
right,
And
all right.
speak clearly when you talk.
Yeah, don't use your lisp voice you have sometimes.
Yeah, and it's not really a lisp like that, it's a lisp down here, so
Oh,
don't
fuck.
make it too wet into the microphone. It's a $400 microphone. But please, go on.
Okay, the email's called Mitch's Fun Facts. And it goes, Hi. According to allfamousbirthday.com/flatsound, Mitch Welling is 31 years, 12 months, and 3 days old.
It's really fun.
How is this possible?
Yeah. He is a rock singer, his family is unavailable, and his spouse is not known.
Fuck.
Nailed that one.
Fuck, dude.
In fact, as of May 2022, Mitch is not dating anyone.
Nice.
There are no records of past relationships available. Flatsound is ranked on the list of most popular rock singer and is also ranked in the elite list of famous celebrity born in Mexico.
Nice.
However, Flatsound is one of the richest rock singers and listed on most popular rock singer. Long story short, I tried to Google how tall Mitch was after hearing him make a joke about his height in an old episode and found that treasure of a website. I don't know if you both even find that accurate information funny, but it was hilarious to me, so here's another silly little email sitting in your inbox. No sign off.
Any thoughts, my unknown spouse?
My flop spouse.
My absolute flop of a spouse? Only some of that shit was right.
Well, some of it. Yeah.
like
you
being
are
like the
Like how
richest
rich
rock
you
singer.
are?
you
Yeah.
are one of the richest rock singers.
Yeah.
I love my rich rock singer husband. That makes me feel like I'm married to like Ozzy Osbourne.
I'm like, and like we're from like Southern California, so
Yeah.
I'm not the richest rock singer within like a
A
3-block radius.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I know
honestly.
there's some guy that lives fucking over there on a hill.
There's a member of Sum 41 here somewhere.
yeah, definitely. Walks his dog around Oceanside for sure. He does.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Personal favorite is that you are 31 years. I'm trying to remember. 31
part's
years old.
right.
12,
31.
31, but plus 12 months.
Plus 3 days.
And 3 days.
Plus
Which
3
means I'm
days.
32, which is not quite accurate.
It doesn't even have your birthday accurate.
No, that's really easy to get.
Your birthday is this week.
My
But what's
birthday
up
is
with
very
12
soon.
months?
So you're okay. What are you? 31 years, 11 months, and I don't know. a
Like
certain amount of days.
354 days.
Yeah.
Whoa.
For sure.
Nice.
Mitch's birthday is on Saturday. Everyone.
Saturday birthday, everyone.
If you'd like
360.
to wish him,
If
if
you-
anyone would like to throw him a surprise party,
No, God, no. What the fuck? Don't do
buy
that.
him mountains of gifts, really make a big fuss about it.
No. You
Maybe
can-
order like what are those guys that come to the door and sing? You know,
Like a something gram.
it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a stripper.
Sorry, I wasn't thinking
They
of a
don't
stripper gram.
strip.
We
They
weren't
just
thinking
sing.
they did, right?
No.
No.
I was thinking of like a quartet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But it's called like something that sounds like strippergram.
Nobody's coming to my door on Saturday.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
Well, that's what you think.
But man, if you
Yeah.
would really like to do something special for my birthday, go to patreon.com/flatsound. Sign up to any tier and wish me a happy birthday in the Discord. Say, hey, I'm new here, Mitch. Happy birthday. And it won't even cost you anything because I'll maybe charge. I still haven't sent out anything, a newsletter for the last time I charged because, forgive me, my brother was in the ICU.
It's
But
true.
that
It was
didn't
unfortunate
go
timing.
away. You know, multiple people told me, hey, no one would mind if you just didn't do it. And I'm like, no, I'm going to for sure do it still.
Yeah.
But then I need more cash. I need more money. I'm hungry for those dollar bills. So I'm going to charge again soon. And I think the newsletter I send out is going to be about kind of how everything's been going lately in the last, in our like 2 months that we like almost completely disappeared.
Yeah.
But then the future stuff we have for the rest of the year and all the stuff we have planned like super soon. The new album coming out, the stuff we're working on. It's going to be dope.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Patreon.com/flatsound. Sign up. And also,
can be
happy
your
birthday to me. I'll be 32.
You'll be 32
And can you-
next Saturday.
Could you tell?
The next podcast episode, you'll be a 32-year-old
The
man.
next, I guess I will, unless we
very
record it
cool.
early, which we never do. We only record late.
Yeah.
I might be 33 by the time we record another episode. 32. I feel like I've been calling myself 32 for a minute now, so I don't really care. And the big...
Have you? Who have you been calling yourself 32 to?
I've noticed.
I'll
Yeah.
say it.
When?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like if it's ever brought up, she'll be like, yeah, like, I'm 32 years old. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of
You
sitting
don't
there
get
like,
to
no,
say
you're
that
not.
till you hit the point.
I agree, but
Yeah.
I don't call you out on it because
I'm
it's
like
pointless.
a week off. Who gives a shit?
But you've been
Right.
saying, okay, you
It's
said it
I've been
like
saying it
months
for like
ago.
months now.
Yeah.
I really
Yeah,
have.
what the fuck?
I have been saying it for months.
Yeah.
But who cares? Who gives a- what are you, the fucking 32 police?
Yeah.
You are? That's insane. I never
Oh,
knew that.
great.
No, I just feel like, whatever. I'm not trying to cling on to youth.
No, it's just inaccurate.
I guess so. Who cares? This is all just rotations around the sun.
Yeah, and you haven't done 32 of them yet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fine.
Fine.
I'm 31.
Yes.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Baby.
I used to really like, I don't so much anymore. I used to really like when a person would be like, you're 28? You're not 29. You're not 30. Oh my gosh. So yeah, now I'm just like trying to give myself gray hairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying your hardest.
I'm trying my hardest because I thought I would hit a certain
Stressed.
point that I would like develop like an adult man body. And it's looking like pretty, it's not looking good at 32.
Waiting to hit your second puberty. Yeah.
It hasn't happened yet. So I need to do something else. I don't want to just like look like this and then like tired and wrinkly, you know? Yeah, it's looking, look, imagine me right now,
I'm
Jonna,
imagining it.
bald to here.
Pretty funny.
Just to there?
No, to back there.
But like the rest is there?
Like bald, like just up top, then
Yeah.
only on the sides.
That's what I was asking.
Yes, dude.
Okay, I'm imagining it.
It's not good.
It's probably fine.
It's the worst thing I can
think
imagine.
it could be okay.
No way.
I think it could be alright.
I would
You
have
just wear a hat.
if my hair receded more. When my hair, like I'm gonna fall into the fountain of youth tomorrow. When my hair recedes more, I have to hit a certain point. I'm thinking 35, 36.
Yeah.
I'm growing a mustache.
Okay.
and I'm putting on glasses.
All right.
You're
Once
gonna be
it's-
bald?
I'm not gonna be bald, dude. It's
Well,
You think I'm gonna be bald by 36?
no, I mean like you would shave it bald.
No, fuck no. I would never ever
Never?
just shave it bald.
Whoa.
Weird head shape. You
I have a
see?
weird head shape.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
it's
if
'cause
you
of the
do
weird
it
head
sooner,
shape.
then you'll get used to it.
All right.
He'll get used
grab
to it.
'em.
It's more like people on the street
People
that,
that see me for the
They're
first
like, "Ah!"
time would
Yeah.
have to
Oh.
like hide their kids.
Yeah, they
Like,
say,
"Oh."
"Oh, what's that?" It's like a Nosferatu,
Yeah.
a wild Nosferatu.
His posture,
His
his
spindly
pointy
long
tooth,
fingers. Yeah, yeah.
his little
honestly.
pointy tooth, a Nosferatu tooth.
Yeah, and he's a weird
I don't think I
lumpy
could do it.
head.
Anyway, does that answer your question?
Um,
Oh, how tall am I?
do you want to tell them how tall you are? Because that's what they were originally trying to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of it. I used to be.
Yeah.
But not so
Love
much
you
anymore
say,
now that I've
yeah.
like, okay, this is who I am, this is whatever. There's nothing shameful about being 6'1".
I knew that's where this was going. Yeah.
I can't even complete the joke. Frick's on a mile away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I knew
did I.
exactly where it was going.
Absolutely. Nothing
What
shameful
am I?
about being
I'm
a
like,
proud
I'm
6'1".
5. I'm
5'2".
Stop it. You're trying to flatter me. I'm 4'11". I called myself 5'8" for a long time. But sometimes when I go to like anywhere, people will point and say 5'7", 5'7".
I think you're about 5'8".
I'd say 5'8". I'd
Because
say
my
5'8".
ex was
Yeah.
5'8".
I say 5'8".
I feel like
love
you look
her.
like a 5'8".
You call me 5'7",
Yeah.
but you're up to my hip.
Yeah. I know exactly how tall I am, and I know that you're 7 inches taller than me.
Okay. 5'8", 5'8".
Yeah.
I say 5'8". You say 5'7".
I say 5'7".
That's fine.
Yeah.
What do the doctors say?
I'd have to look. I'd have to look the last time I was there, but I'm
We
pretty
could also
sure.
measure you.
Yeah, it's true. We could just go grab a tape measure.
I'm gonna do it.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay, do
Oh
it
my
right
god.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
Do
do
it right now. I'm not even going to edit this part out.
All right.
Ba-dum-ba, ba-da-da,
Da-da-da.
ba-da-da,
Ba-ba-da.
what do
Oh,
I
da-da-da.
do?
So.
What?
Close my eyes to
Yeah,
my
Mitch
temple.
really like sat back, and I thought you were about to say.
What the fuck? Was that a Review Tech USA skimming about and butt up?
That was yeah.
What is
That
that?
was yeah.
What is that from?
There's a meme that I know it from, and
There is.
it's Mr. Krabs
Oh, yeah,
running
yeah.
away from the chum or towards the chum bucket, and either the Krusty Krab or the chum bucket explodes, and he goes skibbity bottom that up.
Yeah. Okay, but that same intro has been used by this one YouTuber called Review Tech USA that I used to watch, and I think it's his thing
Okay.
because it's been used like since the beginning of time. And I was like, "Are you a review techie? like I?"
No.
Okay, we got the tape. Okay, so just
Careful.
say
That
yes.
answer your question?
Yes, so just say yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So stand
Just
up.
put my shoes on.
Put on my
That's
high
my
heels.
special lifts in them.
My orthopedic shoes.
Well, you don't want me to stand without my orthos, do you? I might hurt myself. All right, I'm gonna
my
walk
God.
over here.
Sorry.
Oh god.
Oh,
Where
God, if
everyone's
I-
getting tangled
If
together.
I shut this thing off right there just because
I
I
would
wanted to
cry.
measure. Look how
Okay,
close
wait. I
we
think
are.
you should take your headphones off so you can stand very, very straight. You're
Okay,
still a
fine.
little slouched, yeah.
Headphones.
Honestly,
Watch out,
maybe
we
even
are
put the
so
mic
close.
down. Put
Yeah.
everything down.
Here.
Okay, fine.
I'll narrate. Mitch is standing. A dog's in the room now.
He's about to
Um,
sit on the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Billy is measuring. Almost there.
Billy's short as hell. Watch.
Mitch is standing up diagonally.
You're for sure
Why-
not 5'8". I
why
hate
am
to
I
tell
di-
you this.
Okay, so word on the street is Mitch is not 5'8".
Oh! Jesus Christ!
There was an
Why would you
accident.
do that?
Billy threw the tape measure.
That almost hit my eye.
It was so close to your head.
Take this.
Yeah.
Johnny, you get up.
Oh man, all right. I don't want
We got to
to.
have a rescue.
I'm all tangled. Hold on. Brooke, it's your turn.
Watch out for this thing because that'll unplug it.
I'm. Yeah.
Please narrate, Brooke.
I'm waiting. There's nothing to narrate. Yeah. Oh my god.
Happen again?
No.
What am I doing?
Taking a peek. We're looking. We sure are looking. You can't. We can't count the hair on top of your head.
No one's counting the hair on top of my
It's like 5'7.5".
Really?
Yeah.
So 5'7.5". You know, like what they do with dollars, where if it's like at the halfway, then you round up. Yeah,
So 5'8" it is, huh?
I guess so.
Am I really not 5'8"?
You are shy of 5'8".
I'm a 5'7" man.
You're in the 5'7" range.
I'm in the 5'7"
you know?
club.
Rip.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Get out of here.
Kidding.
Short king.
Okay, how much of that was usable for the podcast?
Maybe like 10%.
You're gonna have to do some cutting and editing.
I might just leave it, to
I
be
think it'd be
honest.
funny to leave it.
I might just leave it.
I like when you hear shing and we all go, whoa!
It was for sure so loud.
I accidentally released the safety catch on the tape measure, and it all of a
It
sudden
almost caught me in the eyelid, you know?
Yeah, it retracted really fast, and it was scary.
It's so terrifying. Can we move on to the second question? What's the time?
What? How long have we
Oh,
been
it's
recording?
0-0. Oh no.
30 minutes.
30 minutes? A half hour?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
I'm quaving a boyga.
Me too.
Do you want me to read the next question?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
That's
Sure.
what makes you happy?
Do you want to read it?
Nah.
Okay. Then drop the attitude.
Consider it drop, sweetie.
Damn.
I'm going to read the next question. It's called, Aren't You Too Old for This? And it goes, Dearest Billy and Mitch, and Jonna, and Brookie? It actually says
Wait,
that.
really?
Yeah.
How did they know?
They knew.
Cute.
Hi.
Dearest
Hi.
Billy and Mitch and Jonna and Brookie, hope you are well. I am virtually blowing you each a kiss. Please help me with my conundrum. Over the past few months, I've made a new friend who I met through Instagram, and we've hung out a few times. We are both 24/25, and I like hanging out with her. We have a lot in common, etc. Cool, right? So what's the issue? She is driving me crazy online. We both have a bit of an Instagram following, but as her account grows, she is posting more and more attention-seeking stories. Stupid cryptic posts like, such a bad day, sad face, or so much stress, it's so hard to post consistently, but I don't want the algorithm to hate me. I'm down to support a friend having a hard time, but all her posts feel like she just wants people to respond, interact, and take pity on her, and honestly, aren't we too old for this? It feels like such attention-seeking behaviour, and I don't want to, quote, play the game by having to ask her what the complaint of the day is, though I'm sure that's exactly what she wants. What do I do? I don't want to be rude by not responding to her stories, but I don't want to give in to this very teenage behaviour. Any help is welcome. Sincerely, TPN. P.S. So much of this problem could be solved if Instagram would let you remove yourself from people's close friends list, but that's a whole other discussion.
Well,
Imagine you add someone to a close friends list and then you see
They
that
remove
they
them.
removed
They remove
themselves.
themselves.
Yeah.
They
That
said,
would be-
no, sweetie, we are.
No. I thought... I'm so sorry you
We're
thought that.
acquaintances are best.
Yeah.
Actually, we had a funny joke recently where I think you, Brooke, were just like, do you have a close friends thing on Instagram? And you and Jonna were like, oh yeah, he posts all the time.
yeah, and I was like, huh?
Yeah, Brooke's like, does Mitch even have a close friends one? We're like,
Yeah,
yeah.
he posts
I was
every
like, oh,
day.
I guess I'm just not on it for sure.
That's so funny.
Yeah, Mitch is posting all his most fire selfies and
Mm-hmm.
viral memes.
Yeah,
on
just
close
me
friends
standing
only.
next to a tape measure where it says 5'9" on it.
A doctored tape measure.
It says 5'9" at least.
It's like one of those like Mary Poppins tape measures.
Yeah.
It says ideal height for a man. Yeah.
That's kind of hot. That's kind of cool. I might post that to my close friends.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if I added someone to my, and they were just like bump, and like you got a notification too that they were like,
They wouldn't give you a
Removed
yeah,
notification.
they're
no
not,
way.
they're not your close
They wouldn't.
friend.
Give
Though it
you
would
a
be funny if they
notification.
did, but there's no
It'd
way
be
they
so
would.
funny if they did.
They might like if Instagram was just like fuck it. We'll install that feature just for the drama.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
And then lots of people would
Just
use
for
the
the
app and
drama.
talk about it.
Yeah, I think one of the most like drama things a social media platform did is when Snapchat used to have like someone's top 3 people that they used to Snapchat.
yeah.
I remember that used to cause a lot of arguments
yeah.
with people. They'd be like,
Yeah,
"No,
you couldn't
my
talk to someone
boyfriend's
too much.
first Snapchat best friend is a girl I don't know."
Oh my god,
Right.
and streaks.
Streaks, yeah, that was
pretty funny.
Also, obviously it's good that they removed it, but like we're still living in a like post. You can see what people like on Instagram, like society.
Oh
you
god,
know?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah,
norm for so long.
when you would go to like the friends activity feed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just
exactly.
see what
You would
people were
just-
liking.
You would just see a random person you haven't talked to in like 3 years, or just some guy you think is cool.
Yeah.
It's just all butt pics.
Yeah,
And
yes.
you're just like, oh,
Yeah, that was a really funny feature because I think a lot of people who did the things, like liking embarrassing things, just didn't know that was a feature at all.
Yeah.
So they were just like, yeah, no one's going to find out
And
what
it
I'm liking. And
caused-
I was like,
Or
man.
they're just
So
like, no
many.
one's looking at that. Because
Yeah,
no
one cares.
But that, to be fair, I looked for the cringe, you know. I
Yeah,
never
totally.
looked
I
because
always
I
looked for the
cared.
cringe.
yeah, I'd be like, let's see who's liking butt pics on Instagram today. Yeah.
yeah, we all want to like a butt pic. We all want to like 6 in a row.
And now we can.
Now we can, and now I do.
Yeah.
But no, it'll still say they've almost replaced it. Why, like, if you happen to see that same pic, it'll show you that like. If you're following me, they'll be like, Mitch like this, by the way.
yeah.
Just on the main feed.
Right there.
Much like this aspect. You might too. I don't know. You guys are friends, right?
This
Okay,
dog's
Henry?
going whack.
Henry might need to go.
Henry's having a moment for sure.
He's trying to make a nest, but they're with baseball
It's just like a pile of
caps.
hats.
So he like can't get
Making a nest
comfy.
in
He
a
just
pile of
loves me
baseball
so
There
much.
we go.
No,
Anyway,
he's gonna get up again. But
This is not this person's question at
yeah.
all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not at all. So, they have a new friend.
Yeah.
They're the same age. They have a lot in common.
Which is
They're really cool.
mid-20s.
Mid-20s, great age. And but online they kind of drive him nuts.
We read this question, and I didn't say anything. Like, we read it beforehand, obviously. And I was like, not saying anything. But I have something brave to admit.
Billy
I used
drives
to
me
kind
nuts.
of be this person a little bit.
Oh,
To an-
you would post for attention and stuff.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think
Yeah.
we've all done it to an extent. But
I
yeah.
said that a few days ago about just like when you, or even just as much as like if you like have a crush on someone and you post on your story more because you can see if they saw.
Yeah, you want them to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like a 24-hour thing. It's not in your main feed. It's,
Right.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
I'll do it
good.
if I'm having a real bad time. I will still do it. You know what's bad is like I was, coming up in the Tumblr era.
Yeah.
I was like fully one of those people who would create just like a text post that was just a full stop. But then in the
In the tags,
it would just
admit
be
everything. Yeah.
just
Just a
paragraphs
diary
long of
post,
just being
yeah.
like, I'm gonna fucking yeah. So I still have that urge inside me.
Yeah, and then you would get a bunch of messages after, I hope you're okay. What's going on? Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. And you're like, I don't want to talk about
yeah,
it.
it was like I never
Yeah.
cared when people asked if I was okay unless it was the one person you wanted to ask if you were okay. I wouldn't respond to like strangers who were like, I hope you're okay. I'd be like,
Right.
get out of here.
Any thoughts on like having your crush as like the only person in your close friends then?
I was thinking that. I was like,
and
I
then
was
just
like,
posting almost a fucking nude,
right.
only
Well,
for
'cause
them.
I surely have considered it. I'm not gonna lie, but I was thinking for this person, just stop watching the stories. But then I was like, oh my god, what if they're doing that? What if this other person only has them on it or something?
If they've got a significant Instagram following, like they said that both of them have kind of a following, then they probably have more than just the one person on there. But yeah, you can mute people's stories. You can do that.
Yeah, you could just choose to not watch them.
I
It's
do it
totally
all the
fine.
time.
Well, kind of. But if you're just scrolling through the stories, it just
Oh, I'm always
yeah.
conscious about whose story I'm gonna watch. I know where they are. I'm always like watching stories to the end, and then I leave after
Yeah.
the ad.
I
you
do
know?
like 5 and then I go.
Yeah, and I'm like, someone's gonna come up. Then I don't want them. I don't want to see their story, but I don't want to mute them. I don't even want to be on this app.
Yeah.
I'm just here to scroll by ads
don't
every
even-
so often. Yeah.
Right.
I'm here for the ads, not for the stories.
When you would do it though, Brooke, you do it on Instagram in particular.
More Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you had Twitter
Yeah.
when you were like fucking 3, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
but
matter.
like, I didn't do it like not recently, but in like the last like 5 years probably.
In the last few
Yeah.
years,
That
definitely.
makes sense. I mean, like we're close in age, and I feel like we probably did that at the same time.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah.
internet.
And it honestly, no one could have told me anything. It just took me growing out of it and then being like, how embarrassing, because like, it just, I don't know. I feel like even if a friend was just like, you're a bit too old for this, I would have just like taken that personally too and been like, I can't believe my friends are so mean to me.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, this was a few years ago,
Yeah.
and you guys are super young now.
Yeah.
So like,
true.
I was probably
people-
like 17,
yeah,
18
yeah.
or
So
something.
being a teen, totally fucking fine.
Yeah.
But being in your mid-20s and doing stuff like this, like when you have a
Yeah.
following and you're supposed to like, I totally agree with this person to be like, you're way too old for this shit.
For
but
sure.
I see people who are my age, 31, 31.57.
Yeah.
I see people who are around my age, like late 20s, early 30s, and even older. And they're doing some shit online that I'm always just like, come on. We're old. Like, we're old. We're too old for this shit at least, you know? But then that doesn't go away. I know people's parents who are in high school in their mind, you know? Sometimes it just doesn't go away, you know? So mid-20s, I would say, is too old for stuff like that. But lots of people do it. Lots of people will still continue to do it.
I will say I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it occasionally. I
Yeah.
like a little vent. I like a little vent occasionally, but if you're doing it every day,
Doing it too
because
much
you're
is
just
the...
like craving that kind of like negative attention, then that's no fun. It's no fun for anyone.
Are they craving negative attention?
Well, it's not. Well,
We don't know.
it's not that the attention they get would be negative, but you know they're being negative to get attention. you
Oh,
know?
okay. Yeah,
If
yeah,
you see
yeah.
what I mean.
For sure.
Yeah.
I used to get a lot of people on Tumblr who like, because I don't know, I was super young on Tumblr. And I was posting whatever for so long.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's cringe.
Of
a lot of
course.
it's bad. And, but I was just whatever age I was in whatever era of the internet that was. And
Yeah.
I was like, that's fine. And I built an audience off it, and thank God. But I do remember, and still kind of to this day, like, anytime I get any kind of like anonymous hate from someone, they're always pointing out this thing that I'm like, I'm either like critical of people for acting a certain way, but then they point at me and they say, well, you make sad music, like you're exploiting your sadness for art. But it's like, that's like a healthy cathartic way for it to come about.
Manifest,
and
yeah.
it doesn't like it doesn't weigh too heavy on like someone else.
It doesn't really involve anyone else
Yeah, it
unless they
doesn't,
choose
you know.
it to, you know, unless they
Right.
choose to listen. It's like, it's just independent.
So I do get that critique sometimes still
Yeah.
at the ripe old age of 31. That's something that people will kind of point at me, and I don't want them to do it now, obviously, because it doesn't make any fucking sense. But I feel like it is something that people could try and draw a parallel. You know, they'll just be like, if you don't want people to do this, then why do you write the saddest songs ever? And it's because it's a completely different fucking thing.
Yeah. Of course. What do you do though? Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm tired.
Yeah, no, what I was saying was like really boring, so I get it.
Oh my god, yawning twice. Wow.
Jeez.
What do you do as someone who is like, you know, friends with this person in real life? I don't know. Are you close enough to actually have a conversation with them about it?
Right.
You know, and just be like, you seem to be being real negative. Are you good?
Yeah.
Like, being real negative, like, constantly. Like, are you good?
Yeah. If someone said that to me while I was doing that, I would have been so embarrassed. I would have like thrown up on the spot. Like, you know, I like to like so much separate my online presence to my in life presence that, you know, I always like avoided people in my real life following me online. I'd be like, I want them very separate. I don't want like people I know on my Twitter kind of thing. And then of course the few would slip in occasionally. And, you know, if they ever were to see anything like, not that I posted like really cryptic awful things, but still, if someone was to like approach me and be like, I saw you posting sad things, are you okay? I would have been so embarrassed. I don't know, I guess my advice is really just ignore it, but that's probably
I
not
would
the best
ignore
advice.
it. I ignore a ton of
Yeah.
shit online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's harming others in some way. Like, unless it translates into real life. And at
Yeah.
that point, you just got to be like, look, are you good? Like Billy was saying.
I feel like that might open up more opportunity for them to be like, no, you know, and I don't want them to say no and then use me as a
Someone to vent to all the time.
kind of, yeah.
You just gotta set boundaries.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I just never want to like come across as someone who's like, don't talk about your feelings online. It's annoying. You know, me as a chronic oversharer.
Right.
Yeah.
There is this really like, it's so nuanced.
Yeah.
And
it's a very fine line.
But I will say, and this is going to sound super pretentious and super like, or maybe I'm just jaded, but like, we see these like, okay, when we went from posting on Tumblr and kind of oversharing on there or just being online in general, or how about just the fucking concept of being emo? Right? Being, like, we're talking way back. Being an emotional person, sharing, feeling things, writing poetry, doing these things. I feel like in the last, and I don't know how long it's been, within the last 5 years, with the explosion of everybody using social media, it's almost like they were 10 years behind, at least. I'm seeing a big influx of like oversharing from, and I don't want to say normies, but just people who weren't super online before. It's not extremely online before, but it's almost like they've just like mental health is now being talked about too much by people who are using it as a way to just like, this is my personality. I am sad and I have this and that's and these are the same people, the same types of people, I should say, that would mock you for it years back.
There's something going on behind you.
I know there's a cat behind me, probably, right?
He's like almost on in your shelf.
He's fine. He's okay.
Okay.
But I was trying to put it into words like so long ago, so long ago, like a year or two back. I was like trying to write about it, and I couldn't really put words to it. If that noise is going to continue, can you close the window? Oh, it didn't continue. There. Oh, yeah, it did. Okay, there we go. Much better.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a little bad.
There's some very nuanced thing that I've noticed, like every time I'm on Facebook, every time I see some people that I like went to high school with, every time it's not like speaking about these things should be, sorry, is the cat really distracting?
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to knock something
he's climbing
over.
up the bookshelf, so he's being a little bit distracting. I've never seen him up there before.
Can I move him or are we ignoring him?
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was talking about, but the idea that like when I'm on Facebook now and I see all these people and I see everybody doing it, it does feel like the new normal for everybody online is to be sad. Is to be sad now about something. And it doesn't always come off as authentic to me. It just comes off as normal. And I don't think that's right either. And this is coming from me who, again, it's such a near and dear, it's such a thing for me. It's such it's the music that I write and the person that I was for so long. I look at it now and I'm like, I don't know about this. This doesn't seem very authentic and it doesn't seem very healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you gotta figure out if it's like actually cathartic to do and it's making you feel better, then that's one thing. But if you're doing it every day, that's an indication that it's not making you feel better.
Exactly.
And you're just like feeding into a loop, you know, of being sad and talking about being sad, and that makes you more sad, and etc. etc. And that's not healthy.
No, it's not at all.
It's not healthy or helpful. So yeah, but I mean that's advice that's up to people who do it. Advice to the person who's seeing it, you can just ignore it. If you think at some point that they are actually in some kind of trouble, then of course reach out. But you don't have to respond every time someone makes a sad post.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck
There
no.
are simply too many of them. You know, it's not your responsibility. You know, if you want to, you can let them know that they could reach out to you if they're genuinely struggling. But you don't.
Yeah, that's...
You don't have, because it ends up just being phony also if you have to respond to every sad post being like, sending you love, sending you hugs, hope you're okay. It's just like stock phrases.
Yeah,
so,
but by default, being on social media is phony.
Oh, yeah.
It is phony,
Sure.
because for years and years, like, we've joked about, like, if you have a long caption on Instagram, people don't care what it's about.
Yeah.
You can say, fuck the person reading this right in the center of it, and you'll still get people you went to high school with that are leaving you hearts and saying, "Oh, love you, heart, heart, heart," because they didn't fucking read it. They don't care. They just like the idea of growth. They like the idea conceptually that, like, you had something to say, and then also conceptually that they fucking read it, you know, and they didn't. It's all because it's never like contributing to a conversation or anything like that. They just want to be the person who says a thing, and then they want to have people that say, "Oh, love you, heart, heart, heart," and I don't think that's helpful either. No, it's not good.
No.
I feel like we're just in a bad time when it comes to social media.
Yeah.
With no great time around the corner. But like
only worse times to come.
But I still scroll through TikTok and I'm like, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Well, sometimes you're like, I hate it here.
I know. I hate it Reels.
You hate it on Instagram.
Yeah, I hate it on
Reels,
Instagram. It's never good.
Yeah.
But TikTok, I mean, this is just a thing in my pocket that's replaced TV for me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we got to 50 minutes accidentally.
Oh my
Oops.
god.
Yeah. We got to 50 minutes.
Are we doing one more question or no?
It's quite a long question.
You want to save it?
I think maybe we save it
Let's save
because, to be honest, we want to eat some burgers.
Is it burger time?
Waz.
We're not. Let me get this straight. We're not celebrating the 4th of July.
We just happen to be eating hamburgers.
We just happen to be grilling hamburgers outside.
It's kind of how it happened. It was so un-4th of July related. I just came over and I was like, you know what I've been really craving lately? It's just like a vegan burger.
An actual burger.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were like, well,
And I mean, like-
grills are really cheap right now because it's the 4th of July. Maybe that would be funny if we bought a grill.
Well, the grill happened we had the burger ingredients,
Yeah.
and then like a couple days ago, I was just like, "Can I Instacart a grill?"
The answer
And
is yes.
You can Instacart a grill.
You can Instacart, like, ridiculous things we're
Yeah.
learning. We got a TV, we got a grill.
So I
We got a mini
Instacart
fridge.
yes,
Yeah.
a grill, charcoal, the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
And had my brother set up a grill. God knows I couldn't. And it's we used it once already to make sure it works. It works. You put charcoal in it, it burns.
Yeah.
And now we're having grilled outside hamburgers. That happens to be today.
On the 4th of July.
I don't know what day it is personally, but yeah, we're having. Is it the 4th?
Hoorah.
Yes,
We
July
check
something.
and it's wrong.
Oh,
We've just been
shit.
saying this all day and it's like July 5th and we missed it.
Oh man, that sucks.
I'm
We
exci-
missed the fireworks.
Yeah, we somehow just heard nothing. We all like fell asleep real early last night.
There were some fireworks last night.
Was there?
Loud.
What?
Yes,
don't
I really
like
did fall
fireworks.
asleep.
One of
Like
our
a dog
neighbors,
that way.
one of our neighbors was having a party the other night, and they were our next door neighbor, who we don't know or talk to, was having a real loud party, and we thought singing a song, but then we listened a little closer and we could hear them writing an entire song.
Yeah, they were
Just
out
at the
loud writing an
top
entire
at the
song.
top of their voices in the garden
I
at
thought-
like 9 p.m. at night.
I thought she was saying vows.
Yeah, same.
At
It was like someone's
first,
getting
yeah.
married.
Yeah,
next door.
because that would make sense, I feel like.
Yeah.
I thought they were like reciting some like poetry. I was waiting to like go outside and start snapping, you know?
You know what else I thought?
Mm.
I thought they were singing that song.
Sing it for us.
And it cuts like a knife. Brooke, next part.
Oh, God, no. You're brave for that
fuck.
one.
Anyway, I think we should do that.
Burger time.
Boy
Burger
time.
time.
This has been All the Space Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
My name's Brooke.
My name's Jonna.
All right, 4-person podcast, not bad.
Not bad. A little chaotic, but
Sometimes.
not bad.
Sometimes a bit chaotic. We gave some okay advice. We measured me.
We measured you.
Turns out I'm, 9 inches.
Yo, dude.
All right,
There
we're
we
turning
go.
this
That
off.
was a pretty
Get
good
it out
joke at
of
the
here.
end. That's a pretty
Fuck,
good, of
turn
course
it
that was a
off.
good joke
Turn
at
it
the
off.
end. All right, if you like the episode, you think other people might also like this episode, you can listen to more episodes. Especially, you can tell other people that we have more episodes. We're at like 170, 80 episodes now. Almost at 200.
Woo.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for years at this point. Weekly podcast. Tell your friends to check out All the Space in Between. We are everywhere where podcasts are found, and that is inclusive to Spotify.
Yeah.
Apple Podcasts,
Yeah.
Deezer.
I think.
Is that still around? Deezer,
Fuck knows.
iHeartRadio. Is
Oh
that a
my
thing?
god.
Is that a thing? But we also have a website, and our website is
allthespaceinbetween.com. If you have an email you'd like us to read, maybe we'll read it out on the show. Maybe we'll give you some advice. Maybe we'll just send us an email. We like them. Our email address is
allthespaceinbetween@gmail.com. Send us emails. We really love to. We love a fresh one.
we love a fresh
We love
one.
to look through them and answer the most recent ones. We have a lot in our back catalog, and we're like, we'll always go back, and then we go back like a month, and we're like, this person's now. Like this is no way. There's no way.
Or
that
it's
this
like
is still
very
re-
time sensitive
Yeah,
advice.
they're just
where
like, I'm about to go on a
"Next
vacation.
week."
Yeah, next week I have a cruise and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, we fucking missed it.
Yeah.
We should focus on those, probably.
The time
On the
sensitive
time
ones.
sensitive ones. I don't know why we don't. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. New episodes every Monday.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.